little recovery, Steph, after the match?
A little recovery, yes.
Very good. You were brilliant out there today. You look very at home on the clay. What does it allow you to accentuate the best in your game?
The fact that I'm probably allowed to slide a bit more than I like sliding. I like using my footwork to slide around the court, and I feel like it gives me good sense of timing. So I'm able to find that a bit easier on clay. I have good timing. I think having grown up on clay courts my entire life, playing only on clay courts, has kind of that automatic memory kind of kicks in much easier. And I just enjoy reading the game. I feel like it gives me a little bit more time to read the game and see the strengths and weaknesses of my opponent. So I try and utilize that as best as I can.
You look like a fish to water when you get on this stuff. It's tougher to hold serve in general on clay because it's just a little bit slower. When you're in the position of a second serve, what are the biggest challenges in defending the second serve on this surface?
There are two ways of returning. I feel like there's also, sometimes I feel like I get stuck in returning too far back and trying to buy myself some time. It doesn't always work. I don't always see the result that I'm wishing for when I approach it that way. So that's why sometimes it's important to mix it up, come in, cut time. I feel like that's something that he did today. My opponent kind of gave me a different perspective, different view of how we're playing, the game is being played, and I feel like that kind of threw me off a little bit. So sometimes I like to throw in the early return once in a while.
Steph, you've been to the finals of Roland Garros. You're always such a big threat on this surface, especially. Do you feel now, at this point in the game, there are more players who are capable of making deep runs on this surface, perhaps compared to other surfaces?
Yes, I would say so. I mean, we have some younger guys that are showing good potential on clay. I think they will always kind of new talent and new stars will keep emerging on clay courts. I feel like the traditional way, the way that you expect people to kind of show better results would be, it's a less sort of a, I don't know, an expertise I'd call it, would be on hard. I'm expecting a lot of European young stars to perform well on clay, and even some of the Italians. I would count them in too.
Yeah, it's a great moment in time for Italian tennis. Steph, a few quarterfinals in this clay court season thus far. I know you want to continue improving. How would you characterize how your play has been, and what do you want to see from yourself for the rest of here and RG?
I want to see a switch in my mental aspect when I'm on the court. I'm playing good tennis. I just want to see myself believe it even more. Believe that, you know, I'm one of the big guys in every single tournament that I step in, and I want to kind of impose that more and more in every single match that I get to play. I feel like sometimes I get too stuck a little bit on the previous point and what happened 2 or 3 points before. So if I manage to erase that and just start fresh every single time that something doesn't really go my way, I see no reason to kind of get stuck on a repetitive pattern. I want to unlock that. I'm working towards it.
We have so much beautiful champion experience to draw from, so we look forward to that. Steph, you're always great with dropping some philosophical diamonds here for us. Do you have any gems of positivity that you can leave with us on our desk today?
You're putting some pressure on me.
You dealt with the pressure pretty good in the break today.
If I have to describe my today's performance in a more philosophical way, some thoughts here and there that might have occurred during the match, that would probably be something like, don't let the chance get on hold of you, own it.
Own the chance.
Own the chance.
You make the choice, don't let the choice dictate you. I love that. Very good. That must be the focus then for your next match against Arthur Fils.
Owning the chance, yes. Not letting things on anyone out there. Just handle it on your own.
Brilliant. I don't think we're going to get to a higher point than that, Steph. That was a brilliant point to end on.
There's plenty of tennis to be played.
Enjoy here. Go get some rest and go have some good pasta.
Thank you, Prakash.